So Manny Pacquiao versus Chris Algieri might not happen now, according to the reports I've been hearing. That if Algieri spends one more day laboring over the details of the bout, he risks losing the fight, and Bob Arum will likely take the fight off the table if he does not get a yes or a no by today for the fight. So pretty much Chris Algieri's been spending over a week deciding if he wants he's been discussing the details of the fight for over a week and if he wants to fight Manny Pacquiao. Apparently DeGuardia, I think that's Algieri's promoter, says, "I need to know his answer. It's been a week. No one has told me anything about needing more money." Hopefully he comes to his senses and he takes the fight. DeGuardia, he expects to hear from Algieri on today, Monday, regarding his position, whether the bout will go forward or not on November 22 in Macau, China. Algieri's reportedly frustrated with his offer. That 1.5 million's the offer. He's frustrated with that. Plus, he's getting a percentage from the pay-per-view sales. If the pay-per-view reaches a certain amount, maybe, I don't know, but 1.5 million he's been offered. And Chris Algieri said, if this fight is going to be, if we're going to make this fight happen, I value myself and my health, and I just want what I deserve, he told Newsday. I don't know, like, a guy who talks like that, I value myself and my health, like, everyone values their health, obviously. If you're a boxer, though, you kind of push that aside, your health kind of thing, because you just want to win and you want to be the best and you're a fighter, and you kind of, like, no one wants to get hurt or anything like that, but for a fighter, health isn't usually the first concern, obviously. If you're going in the ring and you're going to get hit, obviously health isn't your first concern, but anyway, a guy who's talking like that, I don't know if a guy like that can go far in boxing. I don't know. Like, for me, if I step in the ring, I care for my health too, so I don't know if I can be a fighter, really. Because a fighter shouldn't care, really, as much. But anyway, he says, DeGuardia says, "I am very surprised and disappointed of what's going on. The last time I spoke with Algieri's attorney, Eric Melzer, on Saturday, he said, that's the last time he spoke to his attorney. He says, DeGuardia says, I know what a good deal is worth, and this is a good deal. I think he's getting advice from the wrong people. Algieri's getting wrong advice, and who aren't in the business, and they don't know how to give him good advice. So they're not giving him good advice. So this deal is a no-brainer. I agree, and I have to think he's going to come to his senses eventually," said DeGuardia. So people in his camp, attorney, whatever, is giving Algieri bad advice. Maybe Algieri's going with it, thinks he's getting ripped off. 1.5 mil. That's not getting ripped off. The most you've made was 100,000. And that was your biggest fight, your last fight. You've only fought on HBO once. And you're getting this big opportunity. You got to take it. If I was Algieri, I'd take it. Obviously, you can't judge someone in there unless you're exactly in their shoes, but still. He's only fought on HBO once. This guy's an ESPN fighter, and he really look at, like, other Pacquiao's opponents, even Brandon Rios. Brandon Rios got $4 million, but Brandon Rios has fought so many times on HBO, and he's so more well-known. And Algieri just beat one good guy, really, Ruslan Provodnikov. And stylistically, that was good for him, so. But anyway, 1.5 million plus the upside of pay-per-views, if they're high enough, I guess. But anyway, Marquez and Bradley made $6 million against Pacquiao, and I think Rio's made $4 million now. Algieri's making 1.5, but I think that is totally fair. Rio's is definitely way more of a pay-per-view star than Algieri is, way more known, and definitely I think 1.5 million is fair. Yeah, I noticed though the Mayweather fans are commenting on this article and saying, "Oh, he's getting ripped off. I wouldn't take this fight. Bob Arum doesn't know what he's doing, and he's ripping him off." But really, how come when Floyd gave Marcus Maidana 1.5 million, then it's okay? Like, that makes no sense. And Marcus Maidana is way more well known than Chris Algieri. Way more well known. Marcus Maidana has fought on Showtime so many times, and he's had really big fights, way more big fights he's won than Algieri. And Marcus Maidana only gets 1.5 million against Mayweather, and Mayweather makes more money than Pacquiao. So if you ask me, Marcus Maidana got ripped off, but he still took the fight because he knew it was a good opportunity, and Marcus Maidana is a true warrior. He accepted it. So if you ask me, Marcus Maidana should have made more money, not Chris Algieri. I think this is a good offer, and I think yeah, we'll see what happens in the coming days. What happens, but Chris Algieri then quoted. He says, "If I've been doing what I've been doing for the past 20." He says, I value myself and my health very highly, and I know what I've been doing for the past 20 years. I want to get what I deserve. I took a calculated risk with Ruslan. I took short money. I was unknown, but now I am known, so I deserve more. Like, nah, I don't think so. But 1.5 million is really good, if you ask me. So, what do you think about this, guys? Do you think Algieri should get more money, or do you think he has a fair offer? I think he has a good offer on the table. 1.5 million is way more than enough. If he was getting 1 mil, that's still really good. Even 500,000 is decent, but I think he should at least make 1 mil. But he's making 500,000 more. So anyway, Chris Algieri, the only really well-known opponent he's beat is Ruslan Provodnikov. His last fight, Ruslan Provodnikov 23-2. We know Ruslan struggles with movers, and Chris Algieri 20 wins, 8 KOs, 0 losses. Has the WBO light welterweight title right now, and obviously that does have value, but still he's really unknown. And yeah, so yeah, let me know what you guys think about this situation. Hopefully this fight doesn't happen. Hopefully Marquez steps up to the table and fights Manny Pacquiao for a 5th time. Thanks for watching. Subscribe if you like my videos, and we'll find out in the coming days what happens.